Welcome to my channel, Soul and Beauty. My name is Sydney, and today's video is another pick a pile tarot video. So basically, I want to figure out what new chapter are you stepping into, because it is March 1st when I'm filming this, 2023. And basically, I can just feel in the air like a new chapter is starting, and it's actually backed up by astrology. So first of all, Aries season is starting in a couple weeks. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, which means it is a new year astrologically. So this is technically like the real new year. Like, I believe it is. I don't know why we do the new year in January. It doesn't even feel like a new year. It just feels so blah. But like March just feels so fresh and new, full of potential and inspiration. Like, I just feel like it's going to be such a lucky good month. And aside from Aries season, there's just so much going on astrologically. Like, I'm not an astrology expert whatsoever, but I do know that Saturn is going into Pisces, I'm pretty sure, and it hasn't done that in like 200 years or something. So it's like a crazy transit that's going to change so much within our world. And there's so many other things going on too along with that. So I just feel like March is going to be very exciting and vibrant and high energy, like just so much potential to bring in new things. So yeah, I really want to do this reading. Basically, there's going to be 3 different piles, and within each pile there's going to be general, career, and love. So that's what we're going to figure out for you today. And if you are excited and want to know what chapter that you're stepping into, just decide between 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put up some symbols for you to choose from, and definitely use your intuition. And if you don't feel comfortable in your intuition, you can go on Google and type in like random number generator between 1, 2, and 3. Let Google decide for you. And then yeah, once you pick your reading, go down to the description box and click the timestamp that corresponds with your reading. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi Pile 1, welcome to this new chapter of your life. This is very exciting. So generally speaking, there's a lot going on for you, and I feel like you are going to be getting some sort of public recognition. Like, if you've been trying to be famous or something like that, I definitely see that happening for you. We have the first house, arrival, and we have the sun. So these are very exciting cards, and I see you doing this with something you're very passionate about. We have 5th house. So this is something like you're a very creative person. You've been working on something creatively, and you're gonna start getting some recognition and putting yourself out there more, showing yourself to the world. And you doing this really brightens people's days. Like, people just really love seeing you in your element. When you do this creative thing that you're passionate about, it really just inspires and lights up people. Like, you just shine so bright that other people want to shine with you. They want to come together with you. Like, there's something about you that very much leads people. And with Elizabeth and the Lion, it is time to become a great leader. I very much see that like you are stepping into a leadership position. So I feel like there could be a bunch of different people watching this. Therefore, there's like different pathways that this could be. For some people, I see that you're becoming famous for your art, music, singing, maybe you're acting, like you're putting something out, you're becoming famous. Maybe you're doing social media, YouTube, something like that. For others of you, I feel like you're stepping into a leadership role, maybe at your job. I feel like you are becoming somebody where you're meant to lead a group of people. I feel like just overall, generally speaking, this is going to be a very amazing chapter you're stepping into. Like, you're definitely becoming a leader. This energy, the sun and the leader card, it just talks about you. Like, you're just a leader. You have a very vibrant personality, definitely Leo energy. You don't have to be a Leo, but you definitely could be. There's also a lot of fire energy here. We have 1st house, which is Aries. We have 5th house, which is Leo. We have the sun, which is Leo. So there's a lot of fire energy here. And I just feel like overall you're stepping into a very creative era where people are really going to be recognizing you and loving what you're putting out. I also feel like overall your life is going to become more balanced with the fairy bee, my life is sweet. I feel like maybe for a while you've been kind of unsure, and now you're going to be way more balance with what you're doing. I feel like you have new mental clarity that you're stepping into as well. Maybe you've been struggling with mental health, and through this passion that you have, it's going to be helping with your mental health. For some of you, I feel like whatever it is you're stepping into, like this leadership role, I feel like it's going to be dealing with conflict. Like you're going to be like a mediator or something like that. There's something where it's like you're helping maybe people that have arguments, like maybe you're getting into, like, I don't know, maybe like you're a judge or something. There's something too about maybe you're helping people with addictions. Like, I don't know, there's something here with the Six of Pentacles and the Devil. I feel like you're going to be helping the less fortunate, helping people with their addictions, something like that. Like maybe helping people that have gone through hard times. Because with the Hierophant as well, I just see you becoming like this teacher or leader, teaching something that really like helps people with conflict. Maybe you're becoming a spiritual teacher, or you're just doing social media and teaching people stuff that you know. And with the Lovers as well, I just feel like you are stepping into like a divine balanced era. It's like you've been waiting for this, and the universe is finally saying like you are ready. You are ready to go out and lead. You are ready to teach the world. You are ready to become like this person that people look up to. And for the last few messages, we have face your fears, release the power of fear. So I feel like you do have like this huge confidence to you, but sometimes you can doubt yourself, and the spirit guides are just saying like, don't be scared. You are meant to do this. You were born to do this, and a lot of good things are going to come once you do this. And lastly, we have good fortune, invite magic in. So yeah, you're just stepping into an era of just like good things happening to you. Like your life is balanced, and you might feel like surprised, because I feel like you haven't felt like this in a long time. It's been a long time coming, and you're finally starting to reap the rewards of all the suffering and pain that you might have had in the past, and you're finally like having all these good things happen to you. So yeah, that's generally speaking. Now we're going to get into the career portion. Okay, pile one. So regarding career, there's definitely something here about spirituality for some of you. I feel like you're stepping in as like a spiritual leader or teacher. I feel like you've been doing spirituality for a while maybe, and you may be becoming like some sort of spiritual teacher. We have the High Priestess, which we also have Neptune. I feel like you're a very spiritual person for some of you, and you're going to be teaching this spirituality. For some of you as well, like I said before, there's something about you like maybe becoming a judge or something. We have Libra again. So there's something here about like you having to make decisions. Like we have multiple cards about decisions. We have two kittens, you must choose. We have the Two of Wands. We also have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Like this is all saying to me there's something here about you having to make decisions. I feel like this career that you're stepping into, like this new chapter regarding your career, there's like something where you're gonna have to be deciding or like making a lot of critical decisions. You could be in law, you could be, I don't really know, but there's something where you have to decide, and I feel like it's to do with like people and situations. Like I feel like it's kind of heavy stuff. Like you really enjoy this career, but you might be like helping people, either like if you're the spiritual route, like the healer, or you're in like this other area where you're kind of like judging and stuff like that. I don't really know, but either one, I feel like it's helping people with stuff. So like I said before, maybe you're helping people, healing them from their addictions, healing them from past traumas. And if you're in the law aspect of it, maybe you're like dealing with like a lot of heavy, like you have to decide between two things that are very heavy. You know what I mean? There's something to do with deciding, having to make like hard decisions, dealing with people like intimately, and like their feelings and their backstories and stuff like that. People that have come from maybe hard times, and it's up to you to kind of like decide their fate or like help them in some way. We also have positive, uplifting new friends. So I feel like if you are starting a new career or you're just starting like a new position or something like that, you are going to be making a lot of friends throughout this. Like maybe the people that you're helping, you're going to connect with them on a deep level, or maybe your coworkers, you're going to really connect to them and you guys are going to come together and just do great things for this world. Another reason why there's some spiritual energy here, we have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This card gives me the energy too of like spirituality and like spiritual discipline being a huge part of your life. I feel like maybe I can't see like priest or anybody like watching a tarot video, but maybe you're becoming like some sort of spiritual leader, like a shaman or somebody that leads rituals. I don't really know. Like maybe you're taking your business to the next level and you're starting to teach the things that you've learned. This also could involve traveling as well, or I feel like this new position, this new chapter that you're entering into, you're going to have a lot more time and maybe money for traveling and vacations. We have vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure, and we have the world. So I feel like maybe you will be traveling to places, maybe tropical places with water because we have Neptune. And I feel like maybe your job can be like emotionally or mentally taxing. So definitely taking the time for vacationing and relaxing is very important. We also have resilience, rise above tribulations, and we have confrontation, pick your battles wisely. So those also give me the vibe, like the career that you're dealing with, it's like you have to deal with like confrontations and like kind of like heavier things. Like rise above tribulations, it's like you're above people, like helping them deal with like their messes. Like maybe you're in like family law too, like maybe you're a social worker and you work with like children coming from bad families. Like I don't know, there's something about you having to deal with like conflict, and you're really good at dealing with that conflict. Like this is something that you're gifted at. However, it's definitely taxing on you, and it's important that you take vacations. For others of you that aren't doing those types of jobs, it may even be like you are doing some sort of art or makeup, because like I said before, you're going to be out in the forefront showing yourself to the world, maybe getting some fame, and maybe you're going to be becoming famous or getting some reactions from people from your art or from music or from your makeup. Maybe you're doing YouTube and you're starting to post videos of yourself singing or dancing, doing your art, doing makeup tutorials. There's just like this energy of you kind of sitting high above people, like judging them, but not in a way where it's like you're better than them or you're above them. It's like you're like this leader, and people come to you like with their problems. They come to you for help or support, whether you're spiritual, in-law, whatever it may be. You're definitely very good at mediating and helping people with their problems. Overall, I feel like you're going to be sitting very good with your fortune coming in. Like you're going to be doing very well in your career. You're going to be making money. You're going to be helping people, uplifting people. Yeah, it just seems like overall you're stepping into a very good chapter of uplifting people as well as uplifting yourself. Just do make note that when you do feel emotionally drained, you can take the time to step away and take vacation if you need to. So next we're going to get into the love portion. So regarding love, I definitely feel like you guys are going to be expanding your view on love. We have Sagittarius, expand. We have progressions, journey. We also have potential, think big for your future. So I feel like in the past you may have settled for less than you deserve, and you know that now. And I feel like you're going to be learning more about love and learning that like you don't have to settle for less than you deserve. I feel like also you may be meeting somebody while traveling, like maybe on those vacations that you're going on, because Sagittarius can talk about traveling, like going new places, along with progressions. This could talk about like this whole journey you're going on, I feel like you're going to be meeting new people that are going to show you things that you never seen before regarding love, and it's going to make you realize, oh, I do want more in a partner. Like maybe you'll have like a short fling with somebody, but they'll have like a lot of qualities that you like, and then you'll be like, okay, so for like my soulmate, like my big soulmate, these are the type of qualities I want. And then you'll start to like cherry pick from different partners, like, oh, I liked this but I didn't like that. And it's okay to be picky. Like people don't realize like you can be picky with who you're going to be with. You can write out like every single quality that you want, because that will help you manifest it. And I feel like you're definitely going to be expanding what you want in love. This could also be talking about just exploring. Maybe you're exploring your sexuality. Maybe you're exploring just being like dating around, dating a bunch of different people, exploring, not like settling for your type, because maybe your type has let you down in the past. Maybe your type isn't healthy, so you're going to be exploring different types of people. There's also something here about somebody older. Like this could be talking about you're going to be dating somebody and it's going to be like an age gap, somebody older than you, more mature. But also this could be talking about somebody like older that's going to be teaching you about love. So this could be through a relationship, but it also could just be like a new friend. A friend that you have could be teaching you like healing your past love situations through their knowledge about love. But yeah, for some of you, there's definitely somebody older coming in that will teach you like this is how you're supposed to be loved. Those past people didn't know like how to treat you, and this person's definitely going to treat you like the person that you deserve to be treated like in a relationship. And I feel like because they're older, they might have more experience, so they're just gonna have like, yeah, like just better experience being in a relationship. I feel like this person too, like there's like a very like protective energy about them. It's like they want to care for you and protect you, and maybe you're not used to that. Maybe you're used to like being in this masculine energy of having to be the one that protects yourself or protects the other people, but this person really wants to step in and just take care of you. They don't want you to, they just want to take care of you. They want to do things for you. They want to like treat you like a queen, a king, whatever that may be. I feel like overall, like your love life is progressing for the better. Whether it happens now or later, it's definitely going in a good direction. I feel like it's progressing into a more stable energy. We have the Queen of Cups. I just feel like, and also the Six of Swords. I just feel like you're moving away from something that, this energy you used to be in, that you may have had like a negative outlook on love, or just like a not accurate depiction of what love should be. So I feel like there's somebody that's going to teach you like a stable, slow like love that's not as chaotic. That doesn't mean it's not going to be exciting. That doesn't mean like with Sagittarius, it's definitely going to be exciting. I feel like this person is going to help you explore things about yourself. They're going to be very exciting, wanting to be doing things with you. Like that doesn't mean this person's going to be boring. I just mean like they're actually going to love you back, and they're going to be stable. They're not going to be somebody that makes you chase them or anything like that. With the Three of Swords in reverse, I definitely feel like you're moving away from any sort of heartbreak that you had in the past. Maybe even for now, you're just healing from heartbreak and you're dating around and just exploring to see what you like. I definitely feel like there's going to be some huge changes in your love life. So I feel like right now, nothing is set in stone. If you are dating around and dating people, I feel like you are going to have a lot of unexpected changes. So don't expect anything. Like don't try to follow a plan. I feel like things are just very much up in the air right now. Like there's some chaotic energy where it's like you're meant to explore first before you move into that stable energy. You're meant to kind of be single and have fun for a bit before you have this person come in that wants to treat you like a queen. And you're probably thinking like, why can't I have it now? But it's like, I feel like you've had maybe some bad situations in the past where it's like you're meant to explore on your own for a while and see what life is like, just having fun and not taking it too seriously. So with the courageous peony, multi-face, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Like, again, with this card, I just feel like they're just saying, like, put yourself out there, let yourself date around, let yourself interact with different people from different walks of life. Don't be too oh, well, they're not my type, I'm not gonna go for them. Like, just explore. Definitely put yourself out there if you want to start having more attention in the love department. You can't be closed off and you can't be shy. You got to put yourself out there. You got to be fun, trying new things, being your silly, goofy self. Like, don't be like, oh, I can't be myself because somebody from your past told you that yourself isn't okay. Well, there's somebody out there that's going to love you for you, and you're not going to find them if you're not showing them who you are. Again, think big for your future. Like, you can have that perfect person. Don't ever settle for less. And we have letting go, learn to let go. So yeah, I feel like you're a bit uptight when it comes to love, and I feel like you need to just not take things so seriously. Just have fun, date around, and don't take all these things so seriously. And this one's interesting. This doesn't have to do with romantic love, but I feel like this still falls under the love umbrella. We have animal bond, stand up for all animals. I feel like you're going to be developing a bond with a pet. Like, maybe you have a pet, maybe you're going to be getting a pet, but you definitely like are going to be developing some sort of bond with an animal. So that's so cute. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile one. This is the next chapter that you're stepping into. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it felt accurate for you, and definitely comment down below and let me know if any of this comes true, if any of it feels aligned for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I also make story times, just videos about my life, sometimes podcasts. So yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. So this is the general portion. The chapter that you guys are stepping into, I definitely relate. Like, this is the pile that I would choose. So I feel like I can like understand the messages 10 times better because of that. But basically, I feel like you guys have been going through a very hard time. We have butterflies and gloom. After sadness, happiness and hope return. So you've definitely suffered some kind of tragedy, loss. Like, for me, I just went through a death in the family recently. So, and just a lot of changes have been going on. And that's definitely something here for you guys as well. You guys have been dealing with a lot of life changes. We have changes, natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. So yeah, you guys have been having a lot of changes that are definitely like, it's like your whole life is being uprooted. Everything you know within like maybe a couple weeks or a couple months, it's like everything's different, nothing's the same. And I can definitely relate. Like, everything's different. I moved, I lost a family member, and stuff is still like not settled. There's still a lot of change that is happening and is continuing to happen, and it's very hard to deal with. And I feel like you guys just feel very lost. You guys feel very depressed. You may have just been like laying around, definitely coping in unhealthy ways with something like maybe alcohol, drugs, vaping, just watching TV, eating junk food, whatever it may be. We have coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So yeah, like, you guys have been having a very challenging time, and you don't know what's coming next, and you're just like scared. You feel completely drained. Like, it's like you can't get up in the morning. You feel unable to pursue the things you want to pursue because there's just so much going on. Like, you're just so emotionally drained. You're not getting a proper amount of sleep, so then you're tired during the day as well. And it's in these dark times that things transform the most. We have deep, dark sea mermaid, find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. So like, I can understand that you're going through a very hard time. However, you need to understand that the reason everything's falling apart is because it wasn't stable to begin with. Like, we don't have the tower card here, but this feels like a tower moment. It's like everything was built on weak foundations, on stuff that was bound to fall apart, and it's like it's falling apart now for your greatest good. And I definitely relate to that. It's like all this change that is happening, aside from like the death in the family, all the change that's happening, I've been praying for this change. I've been praying for this stuff to happen. And now that it's happening, like it hurts. You know what I mean? Like it's too much going on, and it's definitely causing a lot of emotional turmoil. However, I prayed for this, and I just have to have faith that better things are coming and that God has a plan for me, or whatever you believe in, there's a plan. Like this is going to unfold into something better. And the best thing that you can do for yourself right now is to have personal authority. So you really need to stop coping in the negative ways and start coping with healthy eating, with going to the gym, with getting proper amounts of sleep. And I know it's easier said than done, but once you start doing it, it makes you feel 10 times lighter. Like, yes, it doesn't solve all the problems going on, but it makes it a little bit easier to deal with. And I've definitely fallen off my gym game. I haven't been getting enough sleep, but today is March 1st, 2023, and I am coming back to start over. Like, there's always a new day. I kept singing in my head when I was pulling these cards, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. I kept singing that song in my head from Annie or whatever it's called. Yeah, from Annie. I'm acting like I don't know. I kept singing that song tomorrow because it's like there's always tomorrow. There's always a fresh start. And you can keep sinking deeper and deeper into the hole, or you can say, you know what, today it's a brand new month, or whenever you're watching this, it's a brand new day. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to rewrite my goals. I'm going to take control of my energy, and I'm going to change it, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. That's a big thing here, is that like your energy is so drained, so you need to replenish it. You need to replenish it with drinking water, with sleeping, with spiritual practices like meditation. Like that stuff can do a lot for you. I also just feel like you are just going through a huge glow up, and things tend to fall apart before the glow up happens. You know what I mean? Like there can't be a rebirth without death. So we are going through the death period right now. Like we are losing everything, but after that, new things are birthed. Like you're not going to be lost forever. You're not going to be in pain forever. Absolutely not. We have ascendant. You are stepping into this new era. Like ascendant is all about brand new. Maybe you're glowing up physically. Maybe you're just becoming a new person and you don't even know it yet. And with transits, climate, I feel like also, I usually don't read this card as astrological. I usually take it as like there's just a lot of huge changes happening, which is true. But specifically for this reading, I feel like the transits happening astrologically are affecting you energetically. So I know that Saturn, right now when I'm reading this, it's March 1st, 2023. So I know that Saturn is moving into Pisces like in a couple days. And I know it's going to be affecting things heavily on an energetic level. I don't really know too much about it because I'm not an astrology expert. However, transits are a huge thing and they can really affect our energy. So I feel like you're just upgrading. Like, and I know for a fact that I'm upgrading as well. So in order to upgrade, the old needs to leave and the new needs to come in. And it really hurts when the old leaves because we have so much emotional attachment to the way our lives go for so long that when change happens, like it feels like everything's falling apart. And yes, that may be true, but you need to understand like change is good. You're evolving. You're becoming somebody new. You're bringing new into your life, new people, new jobs, new circumstances, new homes. Like it can be anything. I feel like you're definitely like you've definitely been micromanaging the way things are going. Like you're trying to figure out like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need, like you're very much living in like a scarcity mindset because you're scared of failing or you're scared of things going wrong, and you're just trying to like control every little outcome to hold it together. And this card, micromanaging the universe, it's basically saying like you don't need to do that. Like things are being taken care of for you, and I know it might not feel like that, but the universe, God, whatever you believe in, it does have a plan for you. You also have Archangel Gabriel supporting you right now. If you ever feel like super depressed or just don't know what to do, call out to Archangel Gabrielle. This angel also helps with creativity and hope. So this angel is going to help you have hope, because hope turns into faith and faith turns into change, I'm pretty sure. If you have hope, I heard this the other day somewhere, I don't know where I heard it, but it's like if you can have hope, then you can turn hope into faith. And then when you have faith in something, I don't know. There's something to do with like that though. Like, I know that probably made no sense, but basically pray to Archangel Gabrielle for hope and your hope will turn into faith. So you can have faith in the plan and like not leave everything up to you like it's all on your shoulders, because it's not. Overall, I feel like you're stepping into a new era. Like there's new opportunities, a new job, new ways to make money. There's just like a brand new environment. This could even be a new home, something physical coming into your life. Like there's definitely physical changes going on. There also could be emotional, mental changes as well, but I feel like definitely physical life changes are happening for the good. Like this is good stuff coming into your life, and it's coming in from the universe. Like the universe is straight up just going to start handing you changes, and you can react negatively or positively. It's up for you to decide, but these changes are happening. So what's the point of being negative? You know what I mean? And with the sun, when this card fell, that's when I started singing The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. I just feel like the sun will come out. You've been living in darkness for a long time, but the sun will come out, which means like positivity will become your normal again. Things will be balanced and in harmony again. You just have to be patient and try to deal with these changes. Like honestly, all you can do right now is take care of yourself, your mental, your spiritual, your physical. That's all you need to do right now. I definitely feel like you need to go into like hermit mode. Like stop sitting on your phone, trying to figure out what's going on with everybody else because you're trying to escape from your own life. You need to go into hermit mode, maybe cut people off, or don't, just go like into hermit mode. Kind of like take yourself off of social media for a while or something like that. Just like be by yourself, grind. But I don't even mean in like a way where it's like burning yourself out. I mean grind towards self-care, like meditate, sleep, just like be in your own lane. You know what I mean? I feel like this is going to take a lot of work to make these changes and adjust to them. However, once you do get through this period, you are going to be so fulfilled emotionally. Like with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, like you are going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're not going to have any more like crying every night or wondering what's going on. And I also feel like there's a lot of arguments around you, maybe like just negativity, and they're basically saying like don't engage. It says confrontation, pick your battles wisely. Like I know it's hard to take the high road, but take the high road. Don't engage with these negative entities around you. Focus on yourself and your energy, because the more you engage, you're draining that energy even more, and you're already so drained. And also express your sensuality. I feel like you need to try to express yourself creatively in some way, and that will really help you deal with these changes and also replenish your energy. So yeah, that's the general reading for you, pile 2, and now we're gonna get into career. Okay, so for the career portion, off the bat, I definitely feel like some of you guys are meant to be singers, or you're interested in singing or something like that. Definitely pursue that. And I keep singing this song, Round and Around and Around and Around We Go by Rihanna. So you also might be in like a toxic relationship of some sort, because that song is like sad love. Like, I don't know, look at the lyrics to that song, but I feel like you might relate to that song. That was just like a message that I was getting in my head. It doesn't really relate to career, but I just had to say it. But anyways, I feel like you guys definitely have like something to do with your voice. So yeah, you could be a singer. You also could just be wanting to get some sort of message out. We have Messenger, bringing harmony and balance. We also have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you guys are meant to use your voice in some way, whether that's through posting YouTube videos, singing, writing. There's something to do with communication. There's Libra energy here as well. We have Venus. We also have the Empress. So I feel like you guys, There's something here about you being like, I'm picturing it as like this person, this like beautiful, you don't have to be a woman, but I'm just picturing like this beautiful, like magnetic woman, and just all these people like fawning after them, like trying to get at them. Because usually, okay, so we have the 7 of Wands. Usually I see this as negative, but in this situation, like we have the Empress and the 9 of Pentacles with this. I just feel like this is you like living your life, being like this divine, like magical goddess, and like all these people are trying to get at you, and this is you like fending off like the swarms of like fans, or like, I don't know if it's like I know this isn't the love portion, but I feel like you're going to be doing something where you're going to be attracting a lot of like fans, or just people being like, wow, look at them, like look at how beautiful they are, look at how, I don't know, it's something to do with like maybe beauty, singing, art, because with the Venus and the Empress, it's giving like goddess like energy, like you're very creative. Also with Neptune as well, like Neptune is very creative energy. You might even be into psychic abilities as well. We have the King of Cups and the 8 of Wands. I see you moving forward with your psychic abilities if you are into that. I feel like you becoming more emotionally stable and mature, which is going to help you with your psychic abilities as well. I feel like you picture this life for yourself where it's like you picture this life where it's like you're famous or you're doing these amazing things, and it kind of seems like a fantasy. It's like you have like such big dreams for your career. It's like almost like a fantasy, but it's like it can happen if you believe in yourself, and if you are like disciplined enough, like you can achieve this. It says a new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision. It's like this dream you have is so otherworldly. It's like you can only picture it happening on like a different planet, or you can only picture it happening like in another lifetime. No, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Like keep working towards it. If you want to be a singer, keep working towards being a singer. Post yourself singing. Like this is definitely my pile, bro, because I want to be a singer and I don't work on it. And it's like, this is for me too. Like I need to do this stuff too. I need to listen to my own advice. We also have Mermaid in a Koi Pond. Rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. So yeah, this definitely gives me vibes that you might, for some of you, you might be in like a toxic or codependent relationship. I feel like you've definitely taken on the personalities of the people around you. Definitely giving Libra. Like I'm a Libra, bro, and like there's so much Libra energy here. You don't have to be, by the way. But Libra energy, it tends to like take on personalities of the people around us. Like we're really good at like pleasing everybody, and we do that by like becoming them almost. And I feel like when you are in relationships or like toxic friendships or stuff like that, like you can oftentimes become the people around you and kind of lose your individuality. And you do that by like pleasing other people, and you've kind of lost yourself. You've lost your like doing your hobbies, doing things that you care about, because you're so concerned with taking care of the people around you. And they're really saying like it's time for you to start doing the things that you love. It says it's time to become a great leader. Like you are meant to be the leader. You're meant to have followers. Like you're meant to have people around you like chasing after you. You're not meant to be the chaser. You're not meant to be the one that follows the crowd and does what everybody else does. You are meant to be the leader. You are meant to do things differently. You are meant to speak to like the masses. You are meant to like change the world by doing something creative. It's like using your voice, doing something creative, like expressing yourself in some way. It doesn't have to be your voice. It could be like your thoughts, like whether you're creating art, like you're putting a piece of yourself and you're expressing, you're communicating with it. So it can be anything that you're using to communicate your personality into. That's what you're meant to do. You also may have somebody that you are meant to work with creatively. Like maybe you're meeting a new friend or soulmate or something that's going to help you express yourself creatively. With this tension card, I feel like it's going to take a lot of consistency. Like it's basically saying like everything is a struggle in life, so pick your struggle. You can pick your struggle working at Wendy's. It's gonna be shit. Or you can pick your struggle following your dreams. It's still gonna have shitty days where things are hard and it feels like nothing's going right. But it's kind of like pick your poison, pick your struggle. It's basically saying like life is a workout. It takes time and dedication and discipline to feel comfortable. So I feel like you definitely need to start expressing yourself more, working on self-love, working on your confidence, doing things, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Like this is my pile, bro, too. I've been doing this. I've been working with the planet Venus, and I've had opportunities come my way that are helping me become more confident. I did recently a nude photo shoot where I signed up for it blindly and I just forced myself to do it. And then a couple days ago, I walked in a fashion show. And if anybody knows me, like I'm the most shy person ever. I could never go up on stage. I can't do anything in front of people. I don't even like speaking in front of a group of people. I hated presenting in class. I would have like anxiety attacks. So the fact that I did this, it's like I'm transforming who I am because that person is in me all along. I've just been taught that it's not safe to do that. So for you, definitely start doing things outside of your comfort zone. And then the last messages we have, good fortune, invite magic in. So it's like you have opportunities around you. You have to just take the action towards it. It's like there's good all around you waiting to come in, but you need to make the personal life changes in order for you to attract it. And then we have children. Know that your children are protected. So if you have children and you're worried, like, okay, for the people in the toxic relationship, if you're worried about your children being harmed by this person, they won't be. No chance. The universe has your back. If you don't have children, just know that your future children will be well taken care of. Probably in terms of career, like the money that you make, you're going to be wealthy enough to take care of your children. And yeah, just know that your future children or your current children are extremely protected by the universe. So yeah, now we're going to get into the love portion. So for the love portion, I definitely feel like you guys right now, for the ones that are in the toxic relationship, I definitely feel like you definitely feel disappointed and stuck. And there's a lot of arguments. We have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and we also have the 5 of Wands. So this energy is just kind of like sad, disappointed with how things turned out. There might be a lot of arguing and chaos, and you just feel stuck, unable to move on. And again, from that song by Rihanna, it's like the part that says, oh, it's like, it's funny you're the broken one when I'm the only one that needed saving. So it's like they're like flipping things on you, making you to seem like the bad guy. And then the other part where it's like, the reason I hold on because I need this hole gone. It's like you're filling a void with this relationship. It's toxic. And basically you have this vision, like I said with career, you also have this vision, this fantasy of what your love life will look like. And you honestly, you feel like it's too good to be true. Just like career, you feel like it's like only in another life, only in your mind, only in your fantasies. No, it's not. The reason you're experiencing this toxicity is because that's what you're accepting. Like you have wounds that haven't been healed yet, like that hole. It hasn't been healed, so you're filling it with a relationship. You're filling the void with a relationship. And you need to fully commit to yourself. We have the Mermaid Immersion, complete commitment. And we also have Little Wolf Girl. It's all right to be alone. Like they're telling you like it's fine to be alone. I know it's scary because there's already so many life changes going on, and this is like another one, like, oh, now I have to like leave this person I've been with, but you're not happy with them. You know it's toxic and you know you deserve better, and you know you want to be alone. Like I feel like maybe you're scared of being alone because you're used to dealing with your problems by being in relationships. Like this is your addiction. Maybe it's not drugs or food or watching TV. Maybe your addiction is relationships and you use them to cope with your problems. We've all been there, especially me, okay? But you know the person that you want to be. You envision yourself as being this, like, you know who your higher self is. You know who you want to be. You need to commit to being that person. It starts with the baby steps. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Like, yes, it doesn't make sense right now. You don't know where you're going to end up. You don't know where you're going. But if you have that intuition telling you, I deserve better, I want to become this person, you have to commit to it. Like, I know it's hard. And like, for me especially, like, I know, like, I've just been this type of person that is constantly going through the same cycles, expecting different results, not wanting to move on from the past, wanting to continue dating people that don't value me. But I decided, like, I'm done. Like, it's a new year. I don't want to live my life like this anymore. I envision myself as like this spiritual goddess that eats healthy, doesn't just like be with anybody. And I'm finally committing to that. I'm learning about spirituality. I'm starting to eat healthier. I'm not accepting anyone into my life. I'm cutting off people that don't treat me how I want to be treated. I'm making all these little steps that are going to align me with that higher self in the future. So that's what you need to do, is make these little steps that are going to help you reach this greater goal. With second house resources, it's like you need to respect your body. Like, your body is your resource, your physical resource. It's how you make money. It could be sexually or just normally. We use our body to work. We do things with our body to work, put in time, and make money. If you are constantly giving away your time and your energy, you're giving away like all of your physical resources that you have, and then you're left feeling so depleted, not having any time or energy to do the things that you love and care about, because you're constantly giving your resources away to these toxic people around you. And you don't have to be in a toxic relationship. I know that some people watching this could be, but just in general, like, you need to start committing to yourself. Start committing to yourself instead of, oh, this person needs you to drive them somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna do it because I'm a people pleaser. No, I can't today because I don't want to. I don't even need to give you a reason. You know what I mean? Also with communication, I feel like your communication is going to improve in your love life. That's something maybe you need to work on, is communicating, expressing yourself, like speaking up, like saying what you want to say, saying it with your whole chest and not caring if it upsets people. I definitely see that becoming something with Ace of Swords. Mental clarity and communication is going to be something that's revamped in your life, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to have brand new mental health energy. Like, you're going to feel brand new mentally and verbally as well. Like, you're going to get used to cutting people off, saying, these are my boundaries, don't cross them. And you're going to become so used to doing that it's going to become your new normal. It may be hard at first, but over time it will definitely become easier, and you're going to become so much more confident because of it. Like, I promise you. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Like, take care of yourself, of your body, of your mind, of your spirit. You need to eat the right foods. Like, I know this doesn't really seem like it has to do with love, but it does, trust me. Because doing this over time is going to help you attract the person that actually treats you right, because you've been attracting the wrong people that just take and take and take, and you just give. No more giving. Time to keep things to yourself. I don't care if you feel selfish. I don't care. Like, it's time. It's like, how many years have we been doing this? You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to come off mean. I'm just like, I've been here, and I just know how it is. And it's like, no longer are we doing this anymore. Jump in, adventure, say yes to change. Like, yes, this change is happening, but you never know. It could be so much fun. Like, try enjoying being single. Like, they want you to enjoy being single and just socializing, meeting new people, just seeing where it takes you. you keep getting into these relationships that are so long term and so serious so fast. It's like you need to explore and have fun and just like be open-minded and explore different things. Don't jump into a relationship that's so serious so fast. I feel like you are gonna have people coming your way. However, you're not going to fully accept them. I feel like you're going to be closed off from love. I feel like as you should be. Like, I feel like the next few people, they're not going to be your person. They're just going to be people that kind of like test you. Too good to be true. And they are too good to be true. I would recommend for a while just being single. When people come you and try to offer you the whole world, try to learn from like the past mistakes. Like, they can't give you, like, people don't just come offering you the world right away. That's not normal. That's what narcissists do. The Star. Pour into your own cup. Manifest your dream person. You definitely can write out every single quality that you are looking for, from everything physical. Like, I literally have 4 pages of manifestations. Every physical detail, every personality detail, every detail I want of my dream person, I've written it out, because it's possible. It's possible for you to manifest this wish, like this person that's like this fantasy. It's possible. I promise you. For now, follow your passions. Like, look at how beautiful this card is. It says creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Like, this is you. Like, the piano. Like, bro, I swear, you're born to do music or sing or something. Like, whatever it is, whatever this passion is, stop following love and follow this passion. Put all of this, like, energy that you're so quick to put into other people, put it into your passion and watch how your life changes. Like, put your energy into passion and the passion will put its energy back into you. You know what I mean? It's like, once you start putting that energy in, you're going to reap the rewards quickly. And then finally, we have moving forward, get ready for positive change. So this just tells me that, like, overall in love, like, you are moving forward away from these negative past relationships. And it's important that you stay committed to that. Like, yes, positive change is coming into your life. Whatever these changes are happening that are negative, they're actually happening for your greatest outcome. It's like the universe is handing you this change. You can either go backwards, stay with the negative people, stay in that, like, stay in those past relationships and past situations, be that old person, or you can take the change that the universe is handing you, be like, I deserve better, I'm moving forward. And once you decide that for yourself, the universe will be like, oh my god, she listened, we're gonna give her an actual good person for once. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Pile 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is so exciting. There's so many great changes coming your way, even though it feels so cloudy right now and so gloomy. I promise you, amazing things are around the corner for you. So just keep your head up. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this, definitely don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. I also do videos like story times and just things about my life. So yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. So generally speaking, the next chapter you're going into, it's very interesting. Honestly, I've never seen a reading like this. It's honestly kind of confusing. I feel like because there's so many different people that this could be for. Like, it's a general reading. There's not just one person watching this, right? So there's different things that this could be. So I'm going to touch on everything I was picking up on. So just try to like not all of it is going to resonate for the one person, because there's some specific things, like there's specific like storylines I was picking up on that I know not everybody is going to be dealing with. So just bear with me. So, okay, first of all, we have the 8th house mystery. So this card automatically, like, I know what the 8th house has to do with, but every time I get and it says mystery, I feel like it's my spirit guides being like, we're not telling you too much. And that's the vibe I got from this reading. It's like they don't want to tell me everything. But anyways, we also have 11th house community. And then we have Saturn structure. There's something weird to do with money here, like a weird power dynamic or something. We also have Five of Pentacles, and we have the Devil. Like, for some of you, it's like there's some power dynamic with money, either somebody having power over you, you having power over them. It's also something to do with family. There's a bunch of cards here about like family, childhood, like with this childhood treasures resurface. One of the storylines that was popping up in my head is like there's a death in the family and then you get the inheritance and then your family's fighting you over it. Like, that's very specific, but I feel like that could be for some of you, because that's like the vibe I was getting from some of these cards is like there's some sort of like inheritance from like something tragic maybe, or like there's a family heirloom or something, and there's somebody in your family like trying to manipulate using it, or maybe you're doing that, but I don't think you are. I feel like for you, like this worked out. Like, we have, by the way, dragons and dragonflies are a symbol for you that like you're on the right track. So we have your imaginary friend, childhood surface, treasures resurface. There's a dragon in this one. We have dragonfly mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. And then we have dragonling garden, a new world is born. And these cards all came out beside each other. So it's like dragons or dragonflies are a symbol for you right now. And basically I feel like this, if you did come into money or some sort of inheritance, it's kind of like this is good news for you. You got a fresh start from this, but I kind of feel like it's bringing up childhood wounds or like family drama maybe. I don't know, there's something to do with maybe your mom or your dad, but it's like there might be some sort of family drama going on because of something that you inherited or attracted into your life. For others of you, it could be something completely different, like where you're helping a group. I also got this like message about a group of women, like maybe you are arguing with a group of women over some sort of material thing, but for others of you, I feel like you are leading a group of women. It's like with the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. It's like you're coming together in a community of women and teaching them or like healing them. Like, it's like you and a group of women are like coming together, healing each other. We also have Pallas Athena, think. It's like becoming these like strong, powerful, independent women. Or maybe you have some new power dynamic where you are like this woman in charge of people, and like there's people trying to use like sexual things to manipulate you and get things out of you or something like that. But you're like becoming this strong, independent woman that has her mind and her heart connected. Oh, there's just so many different things like going on. It's honestly like this is the most chaotic thing I've ever done, ever read. But like back to the family thing, if you are dealing with like this whole family drama, whatever this may be, involving money or resources or like something to do with that, it's like drawing up like old family stuff. And like it's not necessarily a bad thing, although it could be. Like I don't want to read this as like, oh, this is something bad that's happening to you, because I feel like for you it's not. Even though it's digging up a lot of family drama, I feel like it's working out in your favor, and you kind of have like the power, maybe, I don't know. And basically it's kind of like whatever the situation is, it's teaching you strength. It's like giving you like strength and power and teaching you about like financial independence or something. There's also something here like, I don't know, I just feel like you came into like a windfall of money and you kind of are immature about it. Like not immature, but like you don't really have a lot of financial experience. So it's kind of like you're new to this. You kind of have all this power just like dropped onto you, and there's people trying to come like manipulate you, like, oh, I can help you. But it's like you can do this on your own. Those people are trying to get something out of you. They're trying to take from you, I feel like. There's also something here about like spirituality and like you've been thinking about the past. Like thinking about past traumas. Like we have 12th house introspection and we have retrograde. It's like something recently happened that's making the past come up. Like maybe you've been around people that you haven't seen in years and it's just like digging up past feelings, like anger maybe that you still have for them. Because we also have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. I feel like whatever the situation is, it's been causing conflict between people. It's been causing you to put your guard up, or maybe like these people that you haven't seen in a while, these family members, whoever they are, you've had your guard up with them for a while, and it's like you need to kind of bring your defenses down a bit and maybe see where everybody's coming from. Overall, though, I feel like you are beginning, like you've ended a cycle and you're coming into like a whole new like chapter. Like I know this video is like, what new chapter? But like for real, you're stepping into a new chapter, like a whole new chapter. Like with this, a new world is born. Then we have the world, which talks about like a cycle ending. It's like you're starting a whole new cycle and there's new lessons to learn. There's new like characters, like just new everything. I feel like you manifested this as well. I feel like people may think like you just got stuff handed to you maybe, but no, you manifested this. You worked hard for it. Like you've done the emotional work, and I feel like you've kind of healed a lot of your past, and now it's kind of all coming back up, and it's kind of like a test. Like, are you going to go back to your old ways? But I feel like you are emotionally fulfilled. Like you're living good. Originality, blaze your own trail. Like keep doing what you're doing. And 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. So maybe when you are feeling like your anger is being tested, you can look to the 7 heavenly virtues. So I don't remember all of them, but there's like temperance. I don't know. You know how there's like the 7 deadly sins? Well, there's the 7 heavenly virtues, and I think these can help you really connect your mind to your heart. Like with this Palace Athena card, I don't know where it went. I feel like the 7 heavenly virtues can really help you connect your mind to your heart when you are in these situations that cause anger, cause sadness, bring up past trauma. Practicing the 7 heavenly virtues will help you remember like you are a new healed person. You don't need to go back to the past and go back to the person you used to be. So yeah, I really hope that was accurate. I know it was kind of like all over the place and confusing. Hopefully we'll get some more information when we move on to the career section. So let's get into that. Okay, pile 3. So regarding your career, the chapter that you're stepping into, right now I feel like you're confused. And the reason I was feeling confused, I feel like because you're confused. Basically, I feel like regarding career, or maybe just your overall life, you're not really sure where to go next. It's kind of like you need to picture like, where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? I feel like you have like so many options, or not options, but like, or maybe you do have a lot of options, especially if you just had like this windfall of money come onto you. You might have a lot of things like you could do with that money. Maybe you have a lot of people in your ear telling you what to do with that money. But if not that, I feel like maybe you have different interests and you're not sure like which one you want to do. And like you have to realize that you need to follow your emotions and where you feel the most alive. I feel like because your emotions are unbalanced, like I feel like you're a very emotional person, but you're kind of like unbalanced right now regarding your emotions. And it's causing you to be like not sure of what to do next, because it's like you're up and down. And in order to fix that and kind of figure out like what you need to do next, what your next step is, you need to be more present. We have Taurus and we have the 6th house. You also might be a Taurus moon or have your moon in the 6th house. It's interesting because my moon is in Taurus in the 6th house, and the moon, Taurus, and 6th house are right here. I just thought that was weird, but basically I feel like you need to get your daily routine in order. Really like dedicate to your physical body, like feeling the physical, like meditating, being present in your body, going outside in nature, really enjoying the foods that enter your mouth. Like, really get into your senses, like listening to the music, really being present with these physical feelings. And this will help you be more present and grounded in your body. It's like you need to ground yourself. You're living too much in your head, too much in your emotions, and it's causing you being unable to know what to do next. You definitely feel like unbalanced, like unsure of yourself. Another thing is there's multiple cards here about important people coming into your life. So we have conjunction, alliance. We have strange companions in stranger places. We also have hedgehog, love, positive, uplifting, new friends. So I feel like there are people that you are meant to meet that will kind of help you figure out your path, or they'll be really important regarding your career. I feel like you're going to meet them in strange places. You'll meet them maybe doing things like okay, you need to kind of balance your emotions, but that doesn't mean not listening to your emotions. Like, what I mean by that is being grounded in the present, so that when you get those emotional desires, you know when to listen to them and when not to. But I still feel like you need to follow your emotions regarding career. Like, what makes you feel good. Don't do things just because of money or because what people are telling you to do. You need to do what makes you feel good. And when you do follow those instincts, then you will meet like these people that will give you confirmation, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm meeting important people regarding this interest that I have. Like, they have the same interest as me and they have these ideas, and together we're coming together, like with business ideas, stuff like that. It's like, I feel like you're gonna meet people that are gonna really inspire you in terms of business and in terms of your career. With the card Deep Dark Sea Mermaid, find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. Like I said, I feel like you're in a very emotional, like confused, like era. Like, I feel like you're unsure what to do next. You're in an unknown place, but it's in these unknown places that you discover the most about yourself. So use this to your advantage. Use this unknown feeling to figure out, like, use this as an opportunity. I don't know what I want to do, so I'm going to try this, and this. I'm going to listen to my emotions. What does my emotions feel like doing? I'm going to listen to these feelings and see which one feels the best. Again, like with weight of the world, let it go. It's not yours to carry. I feel like you're very much in your emotions. It's like being grounded and being in the spiritual realm, or think of it like logic versus emotion. It's like you need to ground yourself so that you can understand the emotions. Does that make sense? Because I feel like because you're living so much in the emotional part, you're taking on other people's energy. It's like you're listening to what other people have to say because you're not confident in yourself and what you believe. Like, you're not confident in making your own decisions. That's what it is. You're not confident in making your own decisions. So you're listening. People are in your ear like, oh, you should do this. You should do this. And it's like, you need to figure out for yourself what you want to do. And with fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Again, I feel like you're unsure of how to make decisions for yourself, and these ups and downs keep happening and you get so sucked into them. Like, when things are going really good, you're like, oh my god, things are going so good, like everything's amazing. But then when things are going really bad, you're like, everything sucks, nothing's going right, and nothing's ever going to go right again. And that's not true. Like, things go up and down in life, and you need to learn how to like ride the wave, ride the roller coaster, and deal with these ups and downs because they're there to shape who you are. Also, I feel like this again represents your emotions are just very up and down. You're very unbalanced, and kind of learning how to be somewhere in the middle. Like, don't get too involved in the lows. Don't get too involved and invested in the highs. Learn that everything's temporary and kind of just go with the flow. Like, there's something about you needing to balance yourself, and you can really balance yourself by taking care of your physical, eating properly, getting sleep, meditating, really grounding yourself in the physical realm. So there's something that you need to take a risk on for sure. I feel like you do have an intuitive feeling. Like, maybe you tell yourself, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. But deep down, like, you know, and you've been getting these messages. They're messages from your angels, spirit guides, from the divine, telling you like this is what you need to do. And that comes from like that emotional feeling deep in your soul, like this is what makes me feel alive. There's something that's been whispering in your ear, like do this, do this, do this. And you need to take the leap of faith with the Fool and Ace of Wands. Like this is a brand new journey, starting something new. Yes, you're going to be new at it, which means you're going to have times where you fail. You're going to have times where you don't succeed. But that's the whole process of being new at something, is you're not a master yet. You're growing into being a master because like you're learning. You can't learn unless you make mistakes. So I feel like you're going to be starting something new, but you have to take the leap of faith and like the confidence. You have to have just like blind confidence. Just jump into it. Be like, I'm tired of not living my life for me. I'm just going to jump in and I don't know where I'm going to go. But because you're taking that leap of faith, the universe is going to reward you by being like, oh, they're interested. They're interested in this thing I keep telling them to do. They're actually taking my advice to do it. So now we're going to give her more opportunities, or them more opportunities. And I feel like once you do act on this, you definitely will feel more balanced. We have Libra, or sorry, Justice, but balanced. The Lover is balanced. And also emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. I just feel like this energy is giving like balance emotionally. Like there's something to do with your emotions being unbalanced. Balance your emotions and your career will start to unfold the way it's meant to. Final messages regarding career. Again, we have dragons. There's something here about dragons for you. We have dragon, discover your courage. So that's like a clear sign. I feel like you need to look up dragon symbolism or like learn about dragons. I feel like there's going to be some sort of story or like spiritual symbolism about dragons that will really speak to you. It also just might be a confirmation. Like if you start seeing dragons, this is your confirmation that you're on the right path. And discover your courage. Like, yes, you just honestly need to have courage to go through for what you want. Because I honestly don't believe that you don't know what you want to do. I feel like you're just unsure of yourself and you're letting other people tell you what to do with your life. And then we have confrontation, pick your battles wisely. And there's a dragon in this, if you can see that. There's a dragon right here. So that's another dragon. And I feel like this is also saying too, like, there's people around you, like in your ear, telling you stuff. You don't need to argue with them every time they try to tell you what to do. Just be like, thank you for your like consideration and advice. Like I will take it into consideration, but I'm going to decide for myself. So not everything has to be a confrontation and an argument, especially if this is having to deal with family members. And then vacation. I feel like taking time to be out in nature or just taking time to rest, it'll really help you like gain some clarity. I feel like what you really need is clarity. It says vacation, take time for relaxation and adventure. So yeah, I hope that you got some sort of clarity from this reading. And now we're going to move on to the love portion. Okay, pile 3. So regarding love, I definitely feel like you have recently got out of a relationship, or you're still thinking of a relationship from the past, but either way, you are mentally tied up with somebody, or it could be even multiple relationships. But I feel like your next chapter is going to be focused on you, and I know nobody wants to hear that, but I do feel like you are in a period of spiritual growth and learning how to deal with your own energy, and you can't really love somebody until you figure out your own stuff. I feel like you do have stuff to figure out and you do have stuff to process from the past. I feel like with the solar flares, you have I feel like you have some anger and resentment towards this person. I feel like you are holding on to this past relationship. We have 2 cards of the past. We have retrograde review and we have south node past. So in the general reading, I remember talking about the past coming up, and this could also be the situation. Yeah, like you've been reminiscing heavily on the past, and I feel like you're in this, you're stepping into this period of stagnancy regarding love, and you may be annoyed by that. You may be like, oh, so there's nobody coming into my life, but it's because it's happening for you. Like, you need to work out this issue from the past before you have new exciting situations happening. I feel like you've definitely been angry and resentful, but also heavily in your emotions. You've been really like and when I call you emotional, I don't mean that negatively as at all. Like, when I talk about somebody being emotional, it's just part of their identity. I don't look at it as bad at all. I'm just saying that because I know a lot of people, when they get called emotional, they can take that as an insult. It's not an insult to me at all, so don't take it that way. But I do feel like you are a very emotional, like soulful person. You feel things on a very deep level. So much so that I actually feel like you've been writing songs or poetry about this person. We have Once Upon a Midnight Dreary, creativity, genius writing, expression, artistic flow. So like maybe you've been making art, writing, poetry, or songs related to this person from the past. And like, don't feel bad about that whatsoever. Like, this is a good thing. The fact that you're turning your pain into something creative that you can maybe in the future show to the world, like, that's a really good thing, because you're transmuting your pain, you're alchemizing it. And that's a huge theme here, that you need to alchemize this pain. So if you haven't been doing that, I feel like that's something that you need to do, is start using your sadness and your pain to create art, create music, create poems. Because I feel like right now you're definitely in a stagnant period, or you're about to enter a stagnant period. I see like you're holding on to the past. You're just like sitting and you're thinking heavy, reminiscing on this past relationship, and you're kind of just like waiting. You're waiting for things to change. You're waiting on maybe someone new to come in. But that's kind of the energy that I see happening for you in the near future, is kind of like you're going to be in this stagnant period for a little bit of time. And it's up to you to transmute it into something where you grow from it, from your soul. Because I see a lot of transformation needs to happen. With these two cards, we have, again, Deep Dark Sea Mermaid, find solutions in the unknown places, in the darkness. So it's like, instead of wallowing in your sadness and thinking, oh, this relationship ruined me and I'm never going to love again, instead of doing that, taking your pain and creating something out of it, turning it into something that heals you, heals the people around you. With the butterfly ferrets, I'm reborn. There's a lot of Scorpio energy here. Basically, like, you're going through a spiritual awakening regarding love and relationships. And back to the general part of your reading, when it was talking about family, maybe family, like childhood trauma from your family, has something to do with this. Maybe this relationship triggered that childhood trauma within you, and it's causing you to be so sad and to feel this on such a deep level and to feel such a strong connection to them. And I feel like this relationship happened in order for you to address this past trauma. But basically, like, the past is coming up because you need to work through it. You can't ignore it. You can't, like, you have to deal with the past. You have to sit and be like, okay, I have these bad memories from the past and I need to figure out a way to heal from them in whatever way that works for you. This could be through journaling, writing, poems, songs, whatever it may be, therapy even. But there's something from the past that you need to deal with. And once you do, like, you will be reborn. You will be, like, you will have a spiritual awakening. We have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. So I feel like relationships are a huge way where you grow spiritually. I'm the exact same way. I forget what placement I have in my birth chart, but there's something within my birth chart where, like, when, oh, I forget what it is. There's something in my birth chart where I grow the most spiritually through relationships. And that is so true, because I have grown the most through bad breakups, bad friendships. And I feel like you're the same way. Like, you're seeing this as an end. You're seeing this as something terrible. And it is. But that doesn't mean that in, like, a year from now, 5 years from now, a month from now, that you won't turn it into you growing into a completely different person that has new perspectives and things like that. We have cracked open, rock bottom, surrendered to the alchemy of life. So yeah, like you feel like you're at rock bottom right now, and you need to honestly surrender to this feeling of sadness, and then turn it into something. Alchemy means taking your pain and alchemizing it, changing it into something like meaningful. And that's what you need to do with your pain. Surrender to the alchemy of life. I feel like, I don't know for sure, or like if this is for everyone, but I feel like this had to do with maybe a fire sign. Maybe you cut off a fire sign, or they cut you off. Maybe it was unexpectedly and you're just kind of feeling lost because of it. Just know, and I know this is hard to hear, and this is gonna sound not nurturing or comforting whatsoever, but I feel like it's important. We have perspective, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. Look at this card. It's basically saying, like, your problems, they feel so big, but in reality, look at where Earth is. Like, we are in this galaxy where literally, like, we are so small and our problems are so small. And I'm not trying to take away like the validity of your problems. Like, your problems are definitely valid and you definitely have a right to feel them, but don't let them consume you to a point where they destroy you and you never get back up again. Understand that you're meant to use this pain to transform it into something more, something where you become even greater. We have originality, blaze your own trail. I feel like after a while of going through this sadness, you're gonna be like, you know what? Once you transform and stuff like that, you're gonna be like, you know what? I liked being single. I like the person I'm becoming. And then I feel like you're gonna become this whole new person. And then later down the line, you're gonna start attracting people that are more aligned with you. I feel like you're just kind of out of alignment and you need to discover who you are some more. And then you will align with your higher self, become a new person, and you will have new experiences down the line regarding love. But for now, I feel like you're in a stagnancy period of really working on yourself. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got some sort of clarity from it. Don't forget to like and comment, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I also make story times and just videos about my life. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.